What's up, y'all? Welcome. I'm about to introduce Bible takeaways because if I'm really on my stuff and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I should be reading the Bible 3 times a day, once in the morning, second time sometime throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? I try to space it out like what? Anywhere from 5 to 8 hours. And then one at the end of the day before I get too tired, because sometimes I'll be trying to read at the end of the day and I be too tired. I don't really get nothing. And I don't really want to waste the word because I really believe that the Bible is the living word. Now, with that being said, this is Bible takeaways. So for y'all who don't want to hear Bible talk, this is where you make your exit. All right. I think that I'm going to go ahead and just give out a couple highlights on a daily basis if I manage to do so. The point is that this is what I want to do, but I'm not making y'all any promises. All right. So with that being said, I don't have a paper Bible. I need one. I've become reliant on technology. So what happens within my phone, I got a bunch of tabs open from different books of the Bible. Now I read one chapter and then I go to the next book and read one chapter, and I keep doing that and keep doing that, just start over. Right now, I'm in Genesis, then Joshua, and then it keeps going on. So I try to take one book from the law, which is the first 5 books. What is it? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, and Numbers. Those are the first 5 books. Then no, but I got it backwards. Deuteronomy is the 5th book. Yeah, I got it backwards. But people who read, for y'all who know, y'all know what I'm talking about. Anywho's, so I'm gonna have to buy me a paper Bible. That way, I'm gonna give y'all Bible takeaways. And the Bible takeaways, I'll probably just highlight a few scriptures and then comment on that. So I'm not gonna be giving y'all full sermons. This is supposed to serve the purpose of like daily devotionals. You know what I'm saying? You know how some people you know how some people are subscribed to some network that sends them messages with a scripture. I'm trying to do that for y'all. That's what I'm trying to do. Let me pull this over a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's how you do that. All right. Anywho's, and this is gonna be one of the formats on my YouTube channel. And I'm gonna drop a video about the YouTube format. I came up with a couple ideas to categorize videos, and I think it's gonna be useful. So I'm gonna drop that video soon. But I think I need to start off with this. So I'm gonna try to hit y'all with this in the morning, you know. But I don't really wake up in the morning. I got up today at about like 11 because I do swing shift. Anywho, that's enough of that. So I had finished Deuteronomy last night. No, the day before. And then last night. So last night I had started Joshua, the first chapter of Joshua. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read my 3 scriptures per day. And I'm gonna take a couple notes until I buy myself a paper Bible. Bibles can be cheap, but it depends on what you want. And just so y'all know, fun fact, the Bible is the greatest. The Bible is the best-selling book of all time. God is the greatest author there is. All right. So I have finished Deuteronomy, and that was the end of it. That's when Moses. That's when the books of Moses come to a close. And then Moses was told. And this is Joshua too. This is Deuteronomy. This is Deuteronomy 34 and Joshua 1. Moses was told long way back when by God that he would not enter into the promised land. So when Moses had died, before he had died, he knew his time was coming. So he had laid hands on Joshua and basically passed the torch to Joshua. So now Joshua is operating in Moses' stead as the prophet. And so first Joshua is basically that. And then Joshua is about to lead the children into the promised land and show them all the things that God wanted to show them. So he's going to be the leader. And that's just Joshua 1. That's all I got from there. I also read 1 Kings 17. I got the notes right here because I don't have a good memory like that. But anyways, I also read 1 Kings 17. And it's in 1 Kings 17 is when Elijah had went over. Elijah was sent over to this widow to be taken care of by God. And God told him, like, I prepared a widow for you. So go over to her and she'll take care of y'all. Make sure y'all got everything that y'all need. So Elijah shows up. And then he's like, what's up? And then she's like, what's up? Nothing much. And he was like, okay, will you give me some water? And then if you get some water, will you bring me back something to eat? She said, I don't really have much. I was about to go in here and eat the last little bit that I got. And me and my sons would just lay down and die of starvation. And then he like, just bring me a little bit of that cake first because the Lord told me that he's going to take care of us and we're always going to have food to eat. And that's the first miracle because it came to pass. After that, they didn't have to worry about no food. Then another thing happened. This is all within the same chapter. And another thing happened, right? Is when her son was dead. Her son died. So she came to Elijah like, you showed up here, you showed up here, and then all of a sudden my son's dead. All of a sudden my son is dead. Did God send you here just to kill my son? And then Elijah's like, no, of course not. So then he had grabbed the son and then stretched over him 3 times. Stretched over 3 times. It's a little bit of a ritual. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of rituals in the Bible. So he had stretched over her son 3 times, and he had cried out to the Lord to revive the son. And then the Lord had put the soul back in the boy, and the son lived. So Elijah came to stay with a widow, and the Lord performed 2 miracles for him. So that was good. And then Proverbs 20. I was like, at first, when I had read this, I'm like, how do you preach Proverbs? Proverbs is a very hard-hitting book, but it's so plain. Like, it's really plain. It is really simple. There is not much to figure out in Proverbs, and Proverbs will let you know who you are and who you're not. Proverbs is a basic book. So I'm like, how do I have any takeaways? And that's when I came up with the idea that I'm just going to take out a couple of scriptures from my readings. That I'm going ahead and hit y'all with that. Because some of this stuff, Proverbs, it really is not preachable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it can't be preached, but it's so plain and it's so hard hitting. Yeah, you can't really deny what's going on in Proverbs. But it says wine is a strong drink. This is Proverbs 20, by the way. It says wine. What it says wine is a mocker, and strong drink is raging. And whoever is deceived by that is not wise. Because we already know how drugs in general affect your mentality and your judgment. The DARE program taught us that when we was in elementary school. But I can also tell you that wine and alcohol is depressant. It gets to your brain in a certain way. And then when you spend an extended period on drugs, it may alter your mentality, maybe permanently or for a time. So if you're doing wine or doing alcohol, if you're doing liquor or doing whatever drug you're doing, that stuff could affect you on a mental level and have you showing bad judgment, have you thinking things that are really not true, because there are certain things that happen to your mind and to your body directly from the influence of drugs, like wine. So another scripture was, a just man is a man of integrity. That's another proverb. And then it says, everyone who has sin, and no, everyone does have sin. And it says, who can sit up and say that I am clean from sin? It says later on in the New Testament, it says something about if anybody thinks that they don't have sin, they deceive themselves. So you know what that means? If somebody's rolling around talking about they don't have no sin, they're not a sinner, they deceive themselves. That means God didn't deceive them. That means other people didn't deceive them. The devil didn't deceive them. They deceived themselves. Everybody has sin. Everybody has sin. And when it comes to judgment, it's easy to judge somebody for a sin that you don't have because everybody has sin. So if somebody does one thing that I don't do, of course it's easy for me to judge them. But also in return, they probably don't do a sin, but I may have a sin, so they could judge me back. That's why judging somebody is the easiest thing in the world. And you want to be careful anyway. So it also says, it says something about people being talebearers and not trusting them. What that means is that if you know somebody who can't keep their mouth closed, they always talking about this person, bearing secrets. Oh, that person said this, that person said that, did that. Stay clear. Stay clear. Because it's only a matter of time before they do it to you. If somebody will lie to you, they'll lie about you. I had got that. I was at this church and the pastor had dropped that on the whole congregation. I was like, that is real spill. That is real spill. If somebody will lie to you, they'll lie about you. Real spill. So don't trust folks who can't keep their mouth closed and always got somebody else's business in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? I know it's commonplace for folks to gossip and spread rumors, but I'm telling you on a personal level, like beware. Beware of those people. It's only a matter of time before they over here try to make you look like or seem like something to another person. Those folks cannot be trusted. Okay? And it says an unjust weight is an abomination to the Lord. And that's true because balance is key in this life. You know what I'm saying? You weigh one side to the other, then you're off balance. You're off balance. You know what that means? That means you're not reliable. And you know what? A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. That's another scripture. Man, look, the Bible, I gotta say, if you read the Bible and really believe it, and you read the scriptures, The Bible is very well put together. I read non-canonical works. I read the Book of Enoch. I read the Greater Key of Solomon, the Lesser Key of Solomon. I read the Gospel of Thomas. I know I didn't read the whole Book of Enoch. I read some parts, but the Bible itself is very well put together. It really is. And then some people be confused that you're talking about the God of the Old Testament, the God of the New Testament. It's the same God, y'all. Don't get confused. It's the same God. The thing is that when He sent His Son to die, He had conquered death and bought everybody with a price. So now you have to worship Him in spirit and truth. And then obedience is better than sacrifice. God didn't change. He's still the same yesterday, today, and forever. It's just that it's just that now that everybody can call on the Lord. Jews and Gentiles alike. That's the difference. Everybody can receive His Spirit. That's the difference. But other than that, God is still the same. All right. It says the glory of young men is their strength. So for y'all young men out there, get yourself in shape, work out, get yourself going. It is. You know what I'm saying? That's what women like and respect and need from men, is somebody who is able to make decisions. So not only do you have to be physically strong, that's not hold on. Being physically strong, mentally strong, and spiritually strong is our glory as men. So you have to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what women, even though we live in a generation of feminists, them chicks don't be knowing what they want. Don't listen to them. Don't believe in these girls. And for real, nature is nature. You know what I'm saying? It goes man, then woman. I don't know how many species on earth where the woman tells the man what to do. Even girls who get some of the most unhappiest women that you will find, they are in a relationship with dudes that they can control, and they hate that they can control him because the man is weak. He's not weak because he's being controlled by a woman. He's weak because he's not trying to strengthen himself on the mental, physical, and spiritual level. And then that's where we become glorious. It's when we work to be strong, and it's respectable. But that's all the Bible takeaways I got. These videos right here, it wasn't really supposed to be that long. But y'all should know better by now to to not trust me on the length of a video. Hey, all these videos ain't supposed to be long. But that's it. Bible takeaways. I'm just trying to give y'all a little word, because I told y'all my days are better when I get my workout and I get my word in, then I go out into the world. When I don't do that and I go out into the world, I just don't feel right. Probably lusting too much. It is what it is, though. But I'm just trying to make sure that I take care of myself. And since I read the Bible, I figured it would take a little bit of time, but it'll be useful for me to put this out. You know what I'm saying? For y'all who don't read the Bible or don't understand it, y'all can get it from me for the time being. All right? Y'all got any questions, y'all hit me up. Other than that, outro.